Hello and welcome to another episode of the Slash Raptor Show. I am Slash Raptor, and this is It Possible to Drink This? Starring me and our lovely Hamilton Beach blender. So what are we doing in this episode? Well, since Easter was a couple of days ago, I thought, why not do some Kinder Eggs, which are very, very common and egg-shaped chocolate treats for Easter. You know, if you're still young enough for it to be deemed appropriate, like I'm not. I had to buy these myself because I'm too old for my mom to bring me candy. Okay, I'm gonna speed up this footage as I unwrap these. Oops, well that was a piece that broke off. We need that. Okay, so that's done. Now we have to put this in here. So we have 6 halves plus a few small pieces that broke while I was taking out the toys in the middle. So apparently, so you might already know, but these Kinder Eggs are illegal to take across the border into the United States. Which I find amusing because, like, since they brought in the TSA after 9/11, most of the things that they're banning make sense to me. But Kinder Eggs, like, come on, how is anyone gonna hide like a giant bazooka in a Kinder Egg or like a bomb? So we're gonna put a little bit of water in here, just a little bit. That's actually kind of clumping up in the scoop there. We should fix that. They're kind of stacked really weird. You'll see it better when I put it onto the stand here. Blech. I have nasty tap water here. We have to make sure that it's actually locked in place because that's very important. All right, let's do this, and here we go. Oh, that is a cool sound. Gonna have to shift them around. I know this will work. It's like a weed whacker. If this thing can do a Subway sub, there's no reason why it shouldn't be able to do Kinder Eggs. Come on, Hamilton Beach. Man, that is stubborn. Okay, I do not think this worked. It was just not cooperating at all. All of the egg pieces, I think, were facing the wrong way from the blender, and they were being very stubborn and like sticking together. So now we have. Whoa! Jeez! Ah, man, that's carpet. Damn it! And that was all the liquid. That was all the liquid that just came out. Actually, there's a little bit more. It smells really good. Ew! That is all up there. I'm gonna have to use my carpet cleaner on that. No, you cannot liquefy and drink Kinder Eggs. They are surprisingly durable considering that they're hollow and made of very thin chocolate. The blender had a hell of a time getting it because most of those pieces are all still kind of intact, and it just wouldn't pack down enough for the blades to really get it, and I didn't want this video to be like 5 hours of me fighting with this just for a little bit of a sip. and it didn't taste as good. It was the water was kind of sweet, but I think it would have been better with milk. But I don't have any milk right now because I'm on almond milk, and almond milk. Although I did use that, I think with the Maltesers, it kind of affected the taste because it's kind of bitter by comparison to regular milk. So I just used water, and I thought it would be thick enough that it wouldn't matter. But I don't think this would have worked even if I had used milk. It does smell really good. Let's see if I can get some of these out of here. See, that's a pretty big piece right here. So you can see how not well the blades of the blender were doing. Yeah, that's Kinder Egg. The walls are kind of messy, but anyway, yeah, this was an epic fail. I gave it my best shot. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode of the Slash Raptor Show. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you right back here in the very near future for more cool stuff. Bye!